All right, fellow cruisers, gather round. You've packed your bags, double-checked your boarding pass, and you're ready for that dream cruise. But what if I told you the cruise lines are quietly keeping dozens of tricks up their sleeve, and it's costing you big time? From secret perks they never advertise to hidden fees you're blindly walking into, these are the money-saving, stress-dodging, cruise-enhancing tricks cruise companies don't want you to know. I've made these mistakes myself, from paying for Wi-Fi I didn't need, to missing out on free onboard credit just because I didn't ask. And stick around, because tip number 16? It's a trick that can literally save you hundreds in unexpected medical bills, and 90% of cruisers don't even know it exists. So whether you're a first-time sailor or a platinum-level sea warrior, here are 16 cruise tricks cruise lines are hiding from you. Let's pull back the curtain, one secret at a time. Trick number 1. The secret muster drill hack. The muster drill, that mandatory safety briefing, can feel like a chore. You trek to your station, stand shoulder to shoulder, and listen to announcements. But here's what many don't realize. You don't always have to do it the traditional way. I used to dread the muster drill, especially on embarkation day when all I wanted was to explore. Then, on a recent Princess cruise, I noticed they were doing a hybrid version. You watched the safety video on your stateroom TV, then just had to report to your station to check in with a crew member. It took maybe 5 minutes. Many lines are now adopting a similar, more streamlined digital muster process. Check your cruise app or daily planner. Sometimes, you can complete most of it from the comfort of your cabin, saving you precious vacation time. Trick number 2. Booking onboard for future savings. Thinking about another cruise while you're still on one? Don't wait until you get home. Cruise lines want you to rebook, and they often offer exclusive, unadvertised incentives only available if you book your next cruise while you're still sailing. I learned this from a seasoned cruiser who always made a beeline for the future cruises desk. I used to wait until I got home, then spend hours online. My friend, however, would snag amazing onboard booking bonuses, like reduced deposits, free onboard credit, or even cabin upgrades that weren't available anywhere else. It's their way of locking you in, and your way of getting a better deal. Always stop by that desk, even if you're just getting information. Trick number 3. Bring your own beverages policies. This one can save you a ton. While cruise lines want you to buy their drink packages, most have a discreet policy allowing you to bring a limited amount of non-alcoholic beverages, and often a bottle or two of wine, on board. My first few cruises, I spent a small fortune on sodas. Then I discovered that nearly every line allows you to bring a reasonable amount of canned sodas or bottled water in a carry-on. And for wine lovers, many permit 1 or 2 bottles of wine per adult to be consumed in your cabin or in dining rooms, sometimes with a corkage fee. I now always pack a 12-pack of my favorite sparkling water. It's a small trick that significantly cuts down on your beverage bill. Just check your specific cruise line's website for their exact limits. Trick number 4. The free room service breakfast hack. Many cruisers think room service means an extra charge. While lunch and dinner often do, most cruise lines still offer a complimentary continental breakfast delivered right to your cabin. There's nothing quite like waking up, opening your balcony door, and having fresh coffee, pastries, and fruit appear like magic. I used to rush to the buffet every morning. Then I found the room service breakfast card in my cabin. Just fill it out, hang it on your door the night before, and wake up to a quiet, private breakfast with an ocean view. It's usually very basic, but completely free and feels incredibly luxurious. Trick number 5. Using your phone in airplane mode with Wi-Fi. If you buy a Wi-Fi package, don't forget this crucial step. Put your phone in airplane mode. Cruise lines won't explicitly tell you this, but it's vital to avoid roaming charges. I once forgot to do this for about 10 minutes near a port, and when I got my bill, I had a shocking $50 roaming charge. Even if you're connected to the ship's Wi-Fi, your phone might try to connect to a satellite signal or land-based network if it's available, racking up huge international roaming fees. Airplane mode ensures you're only using the ship's Wi-Fi, not your cellular data. Trust me, this is a lesson you don't want to learn the hard way. Trick number 6. Loyalty program perks, even for first-timers. Cruise lines love their loyalty programs, and they're not just for diamond-level cruisers. Even after your first cruise, you might qualify for perks on future sailings that they don't widely advertise. After my second cruise, I received an email from the cruise line offering a small onboard credit for my next booking just for being a valued guest. I almost deleted it, thinking it was spam. Always sign up for the loyalty program. even if you think you'll only cruise once. And keep an eye on your email. They often send out exclusive deals or small perks based on your past sailings that aren't advertised to the general public. Trick number 7. Skipping port excursions for local deals. Cruise line excursions are convenient, but they're also marked up significantly. What cruise lines won't push is that you can often find better deals and more authentic experiences by booking directly with local tour operators at the port. My wife and I used to book all our excursions through the ship. They were expensive and often felt rushed. Then, in St. Thomas, we found a local taxi driver offering an island tour for half the price, and he took us to hidden gems the ship tours never would. Yes, there's a risk of missing the ship, but reputable local operators are very aware of ship departure times. Do your research beforehand on TripAdvisor or local tourism sites. It's a trick to save money and get a more unique experience. Trick number 8. The kids sail free blackout dates and fees. Cruise lines love to dangle the kids sail free offer. It sounds amazing, but what they don't always highlight are the massive blackout dates and the non-fair charges that can still add up. A friend of mine got super excited about a kids sail free deal for their family of 4. What they didn't realize until checkout was that the free only applied to the base fare, and they still had to pay hundreds of dollars per child for port fees, taxes, and gratuities. Plus, those deals rarely apply during school holidays. Always read the fine print. Sometimes, a slightly higher base fare might end up being a better deal overall if it includes more of those extra charges up front. Trick number 9. Freebies at the spa and gym open houses. Cruise ship spas and gyms are notorious for upselling, but they also often host free open houses, seminars, or demonstrations where you can snag complimentary treatments or products. I used to avoid the spa area because I felt pressured to buy, but then I went to a free Healthy Back seminar. Not only did I learn some useful stretches, but they gave out free samples of muscle balm and offered mini massages to attendees. It's a trick to get you in the door, but if you're smart, you can enjoy some free pampering or learn something valuable without spending a dime. Look for these events in your daily planner. Trick number 10. Getting free onboard credit. Onboard credit, OBC, is like free money to spend on the ship, and cruise lines don't always make it obvious how easy it can be to get more of it. Beyond booking incentives, I've managed to snag OBC by simply transferring a booking I made online to a travel agent. They sometimes have access to group rates with OBC bill-in. Or, if there's a minor issue on board, say your cabin wasn't ready on time, a polite word with guest services can often result in a goodwill credit. It's not about complaining, but simply asking if there's anything they can do to enhance your experience. Sometimes, the answer is free money. Trick number 11. The secret guest services desk. Not all cruise lines hide this, but many have a smaller, less advertised guest services desk in a quieter location, like near the loyalty lounge or concierge desk, that handles higher tier issues or just has shorter lines. I spent 20 minutes in a massive line at the main guest services on a recent sailing because my keycard wasn't working. Then I noticed a tiny sign pointing to a concierge desk on a higher floor. Went up there, and it was empty. The representative fixed my issue in 2 minutes. This isn't always available to everyone, but if you're a loyalty member or staying in a suite, check your welcome packet for info about these hidden gems. Trick number 12. Charging devices in your bathroom. Cabin outlets are notoriously scarce. While cruise lines are slowly adding more, many older ships still have only 1 or 2. But there's often a hidden one. I used to play musical chargers every night trying to get all my devices powered up. Then, a veteran cruiser pointed out the shaver outlet in the bathroom. It's usually a low-power, 2-prong outlet, but it's perfect for charging a phone or a small battery pack overnight. It's not advertised, but it's a lifesaver when you're desperate for juice. Just remember to use it for low-power devices only. Trick number 13. Using the cruise line app for free messaging. Even if you don't buy a Wi-Fi package, many cruise line apps offer a free messaging feature to communicate with other guests on board. They won't always highlight this unless you dig. My family used to rely on expensive walkie-talkies before they were banned, as we discussed in a previous video, or pre-arranged meeting spots. Then we discovered the free chat function on the Royal Caribbean app. You can message anyone else on board who has the app for free. It's perfect for coordinating dinner, finding kids, or just saying meet me at the bar. It's a huge convenience that saves money on expensive internet minutes just for texts. Trick number 14. bringing your own decor for parties. Want to celebrate a birthday or anniversary in your cabin? Cruise lines offer expensive decoration packages, but they're not going to stop you from bringing your own. For my mom's birthday cruise, I secretly packed a small collapsible banner, some balloons, and a few streamers. It took 5 minutes to set up, cost me less than $10, and made her cabin feel super festive. The steward even loved it. As long as you're not damaging anything or using open flames, they're fine with you making your cabin your own party zone. Just be mindful of sticky tape on walls or ceilings. Trick number 15. Requesting specific cabin locations. When you book a guaranteed cabin, where the cruise line assigns your room, you often get whatever's left. But you can sometimes request a specific location, like midship or a higher deck, without paying extra. I used to let the cruise line pick my guaranteed cabin, and sometimes I'd end up under the galley or near an elevator bank, not ideal for light sleepers. Then a savvy travel agent told me to add a request to my booking notes, e.g., request midship, quiet area. While not guaranteed, they often try to accommodate if available, especially if you book early. It's not a secret, but it's certainly not advertised as an option for guarantee bookings. Trick number 16. The free medical consultations. Feeling a little under the weather? Don't immediately assume you'll face a huge doctor's bill. Some basic medical consultations or advice might be free. My husband had a minor earache on a cruise once, and we braced ourselves for a hefty clinic charge. But when he went to the medical center, the nurse actually gave him some over-the-counter eardrops and advised him on how to use them, all without a charge. For very minor issues or quick questions, some lines offer complimentary nurse consultations or basic advice. It's not for emergencies, but it's worth checking before you assume you'll pay a fortune. Always bring your travel insurance info, just in case. And there you have it, cruisers. 16 cruise tricks cruise lines are hiding from you. Hopefully, these insights and my own experiences will help you save money, avoid hassles, and truly maximize your next cruise vacation. Being a cruise pro isn't just about knowing the ships, it's about knowing the system. If you love these insider tips, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to Cruise Pro for more honest, actionable advice to make your next sailing the best one yet. What's your favorite cruise trick? Share it in the comments below.